Hi, I'm Todd Heitkamp, the owner of Dakota Angler here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, with this week's 2-minute fishing report. Well, folks, as we put the first week of August behind us, the fishing hasn't been the best, but quite honestly, it hasn't been the worst either. Guys are coming away with some nice fish depending on the day and depending on the lake. Some of those lakes that have been producing some fish of late up in the northeastern part of the state include Bitter, which seems to bite is better in the morning. Also, Waubay continues to do quite well. Other lakes include Reeds, Animal, Swan, Indian Springs, and that's mainly a morning bite at that location. And then Goose is an evening bite. And then we're also talking about Opitz, Pepper Slough, Pius, as well as Long Lake in Cottington County. In the southeastern part of the state, the bite has been a little bit slower, but guys are still coming away with a few fish at 81 Ponds, Oakwood, Thompson, Dry Lake by Willow Lake. And those seem to be the main 4 lakes down here in the southeastern part of the state, but also guys are coming away with a few walleyes at Sinai, Ponset, Vermilion during the evening hours, as well as George and Henry WPAs during the evening hours. Now, what have guys been doing? A lot of guys now are pulling live bait spinners or slow death rigs with crawlers. They've been working really well. Otherwise, guys are throwing crankbaits or swim baits into the shallows along the weed edge. Swim baits, including the walleye assassins or the Northland mimic minnows, are 2 examples that guys are using. And then as far as crankbaits are concerned, guys are throwing X-wraps, shadow wraps, and also any type of shallow running shad wrap that you can think of. Guys are having the best results with those plugs. Well, the perch bite has slowed up around the area this past week, but guys are still coming away with a few nice perch at various locations, and some of those locations include Big Stone. Anywhere from 7 to 10 inch perch are being caught up there. Dry Lake, a lot of nice perch being caught there at that location, but again, you got to move around quite a bit to find them, but once you do, you're going to have a lot of good luck. Other lakes that have been producing perch include Ponset as well as Twin. And what have they been using? Mainly live bait, mainly small minnows or waxworms and maggots, and we have plenty of that on hand here at the store. And then as far as the crappie bite is concerned, guys are catching crappie at Thompson, Pickerel, Reeds, and Sinai, if you can believe it. And what have they been using? A lot of small mimic minnows, the shiny hiney, and also the hot skirt jig by VMC has been producing some nice crappies of late as well. Now it's time to take a look at a few photos that you've sent in to me this past week. And remember, folks, if you'd like your photo included in next week's version of the 2-minute fishing report, please send it to me. Send it to todd@dakotaangler.com or post it to our Facebook wall. And if I use your photo, your name will be entered into a monthly drawing for a $25 gift certificate. So remember, send me your photos. And folks, as I end this report, you know I always have something to add, and this week is no different. I want to make sure you stop in and take a look at all the new plugs by Rapala. A great lineup of plugs that just came out 2 weeks ago. Stop on in and take a look. We have them all on hand here at the store. Plus, remember all the great sales that we have going on. The line counter combos that are on sale, catfish combos, as well as select number of reels are on sale. So stop on by and take advantage of those great prices. Also, remember, folks, the Ice Institute this year, November 6th and 7th. Mark your calendars. Central Baptist Church here in Sioux Falls, November 6th and 7th, the Dakota Angler Ice Institute. Well, folks, that's this week's 2-minute fishing report. For Dakota Angler, I'm the owner, Todd Heitkamp, and as we say around here, fish on. We'll see you next time, and again, thanks for watching.